Welcome, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. We're going to jump right into some kingdom management. We've got about a month and a half until the next event at Bald Hilltop. So we're going to get done what we can. We're right here at the first of the month, so I'm hoping we can do one or two rank ups this month and keep things moving along here as we await an invitation to Pidax. We've got a few problems here to deal with. Storytellers on this one, visitors from another world. Peasants are terrified a local mage is conducting dangerous experiments during which he has summoned beasts and monsters from other planes. The growing discontent threatens to turn into a riot. Storytellers on that, and with a 90% success chance. We'll take that for sure. And then the missing ambassador, a foreign ambassador, arrived in our lands but went missing on the way to the capital, together with their entire cortege. The guards have discovered evidence of an assault, and an investigation is in order. Whoever committed this crime must be found and punished, or the king himself will be held responsible. Valerie's on that one. And then court intrigue. A treasurer from one of the neighboring countries has entered the borders of the kingdom on his way home from a business trip. Yesterday, a letter arrived at the castle in which the country's counselor asked that his colleague be made to disappear, with the evidence pointing towards bandits. We'll put Keston on that, I guess, with a crisis point. Down to 15 of those. That's starting to worry me. And then we've got one more here that Jathel could do, but we are going to use this opportunity to rank up espionage, which will take us a couple weeks, and then we can put her on that problem. So let's get this. Well, let me check other things first. Okay, we can start up this research into the nature of curses Tartuk. This is the last one of these that we have right now. So we'll start this going, and we'll probably get more of those, but maybe we're starting to learn all we can about the curse. Okay, then we're going to also do this strengthening Keston's skills as a warden. We'll put Bartholomew on this for 100 BP and start that up. All right, now we can start up the rank up for espionage. We're going to be getting pretty close here to getting a warning about Bald Hilltop, I believe. Okay, espionage up to rank 4. So our next one, probably need to try to do arcane if we can. Disaster with the mercenary army opportunity. Triumph with the full-blooded. Nice. Failure with court intrigue. Success with the missing ambassador. Okay, yes, the ancient curse is upon us. The attack from Bald Hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Okay, so I think we can get some things started here and do another rank up, and then that will put us at Bald Hilltop time then. So we've got a new priest of Abadar opportunity. The highest ranking priest of Abadar in the kingdom has passed away. Now the clergy must elect a new leader. If any of the candidates should win, thanks to the king's support, their gratitude would be immeasurable. Jod is on that. And then false lights. Devious crimes are being committed. Someone has been using false beacons to lure vessels onto the shallow sandbanks of the rivers and lakes. Ships wreck their hulls and sink, and the bandits wait for the goods to wash ashore. Something must be done before trade begins to suffer. We'll put Bruin on that one. I'm not going to use crisis point there. And Lastwall's cavalry, a light-fingered administrator in Lastwall, is prepared to sell a herd of excellent war horses, but not through official channels can the minister make such a deal. And Jathel's on that one. And then we have a scouting project here for the eastern regions. Start that one up. And we're going to rank up military. Let's go. Okay, time to get to Bald Hilltop. Disaster with the cavalry. Success with visitors from another world. Disaster with false lights. Jeez. A disaster with the priest of Abadar. Wow. Soul jar. Finished Keston's training. Okay, this is the Bald Hilltop problem. So we could go ahead and put someone on that, I suppose. 0%. I feel like even at 0%, we probably would complete that. We could put him on there. It's 20. I feel like these succeed no matter what. I'm just kind of interested to see if this ever fails. So I'm going to leave it at 20%. Start that up. Okay, we need Regongar on this other problem. Actually, though, okay, Bald Hilltop is close, and that other, the Bald Hilltop event is 1 day. Can we get to Bald Hilltop and back and complete that and still get Regongar put on this other problem that we need him, the military unrest? Okay, we have a couple people wanting to talk to us in the throne room. We're going to start up this balance problem. An envoy of balance and priestess of a wandering commune of ascetics has deemed the kingdom to be upsetting the equilibrium in these lands. On these grounds, the elf and her pupils urge the subjects to disobey the guards and resist and undermine the power of the local authorities. Bartholomew is going on that one. And then Canera is on this commercial advantage opportunity. Our merchants are negotiating with the houses of Brevoy in hopes of winning commercial privileges. Supporting them will increase profits. The river trade grants great power, and the houses of Brevoy will fight fiercely for every corner. And Celebrity, a legendary scholar from Absalom, is traveling the river kingdoms, giving a series of lectures about the circulation of souls in the universe. The famous half-elf should be invited to the capital. Such a visit would greatly benefit the subjects of the kingdom. Storyteller is on that one. And a technical issue, a small cult of Droskar in the Five Kings Mountains offering to sell dwarven mining equipment to the kingdom. Deal is quite lucrative, for the dwarves never sell such machinery to outsiders. However, there's a hitch. The equipment they're selling is stolen. I guess we'll use a crisis point there. Some of these percentages are getting pretty low. All right, let's go talk to a couple people, and then we're going to head to Bald Hilltop. Regongar. Kane, here's the thing. We whipped Numeria into line and made a good show of it. But we lost a lot of soldiers along the way. Our good neighbors must all be imagining how they'll divide our territories between them. That's what I'd be doing in their position. We have to renew our ranks before it's too late. You could call up the local citizens. However, all the volunteers are either already recruited or 6 feet underground. That means we either take in the weaklings or we do it by force. We'll train them to kill, and then one fine morning they'll take a blade in the heart. Not a bright future, eh? It's best to pay the mercenaries. That bunch of daredevils is dreaming of fighting for a war chief like you. And these guys are tough and dangerous men, not some untrained farm hands. Ooh, okay. He wants to pay them off. I don't like this merely because I don't know how much BP we have. I think we have that much. But if we don't and we go into negative, we're going to tank our unrest. That really bugs me that we can't see that anywhere here. I think we have about 400 because we just sold that soul jar. So we should have enough. And these choices, we lose stat points no matter what. All right. We'll pay them off. I'll strike a bargain with the mercenaries. I'd have joined them if I hadn't become your general. Loads of weapons, pockets full of gold, and no trace of remorse. That's my kind of party. Okay. And then, what do we got here? Adamantine Golem. A strange golem enters your throne room. It is seriously hurt, barely moving its legs and swaying as if it's drunk. Help us. Help. Help. Oh, there was like a dialogue there from Harim, but it disappeared. Here we go. A frowning Harim quickly responds. How do you like that? Again, someone needs our help, and again it has to do with golems. Does any of this seem familiar, Kane? Those simpletons from Skeggy clan must have dug up something else, and got themselves into trouble again. The priest's remarks are punctuated by a terrible clanging sound as the golem collapses on the floor in pieces. And I warned them they were wooing death. I warned them. Let's return to that little fortress that they couldn't get inside and see what's happened to them this time. Okay. We'll go check on them. Just don't go without me, alright? I want to see with my own eyes what catastrophe they've wrought this time, all the while praying to their Torag. Okay, the unmaking. Alright. But first, it's off to Bald Hilltop. Hoping we can get there, take care of business, and get back before the end of the month. So one thing that I'm realizing as I've been doing all this kingdom management is that I really need to pay attention to the stat associated with each of our advisors. And I know people have tried to explain this to me, and it just hasn't clicked, I guess, until now. That, for instance, like, I forget the particulars, but say, for example, the counselor. Our counselor is our mercenary Bruin. The wisdom stat is the most important for the counselor. So we need to make sure his wisdom stat is high, which it is pretty high. But some of the others, I have not really paid attention to that. And that could make a huge difference in whether or not we can be successful with those problems and opportunities. So that's something I really need to focus on. And if we have like a headband or a piece of jewelry or something that boosts that particular stat, we need to make sure we save that and use it for the appropriate advisor, even if it's one of the companions that we're not actually using in our party. It's a little bit embarrassing that I've just now, like, that's finally clicked in my head. That's something we really should have been paying attention to before now. Where is everybody?
They should have known.
Oh, of course. Immense Mandragora. All right, I'm worried now. Kane is out here in front. They're going to come after him. Maybe we need to send in a leopard just to try to avert that. I could just see both of them coming right at Kane. Let's put leopard out here in front. Sacrifice him if needed. Yeah, they're still coming right at him. Okay, this big guy went after leopard. That's good. Should have got invisibility on him. Let's delay him so that we can do that. Alora can do that for him. We got people taking a lot of strength damage there. I'm gonna attempt. I think it's always worth a shot to try to vine trap this guy, because if we could hold him over there, that would be big. Nope. Let me go ahead and get an Alvar up here. All right, let's try to get the greater invisibility on Kane. Oh shoot, she can't because of the swarm there. Try again. Okay. Fireball it is then. We've actually been able to do more against this giant Mandragora than the little swarms over here. We might take down the big guy here. Yep. Alright. Now, is that gonna be everything from the portal? She can't She can't move because of strength damage. That's why she couldn't get to him for the invisibility, I think. Okay. Well, let's throw another fireball in here. There's got to be more coming out of this portal, surely. We just leave the two of them up there.
You've made your choice.
There we go. Primal tree ant. Two of them. The swarm really did some damage here to people.
So
Let's see if Kane can finish off the swarm. Nope, not gonna be able to. And maybe we bring Leopard back over here. Okay, we finally took care of that swarm. We've got big problems with some strength stat damage on people. I think we go ahead and get Storm Call going now. We'll see if Bruin can help with some restoration in here on people. Let's start with Alora since she can't move at the moment. Alright, Kane, we're going to go ahead and get his rage going and get him in here and see if he can do some big damage against this tree ant. Or whiff. Okay. Leopard's down. Okay, let's see if we can take down this one.
you've made your choice.
Nice. We're down to one of these primal tree ants. I'm guessing there's going to be another group out of here. Oh, here we go. Marquise Dazzle Light. Great. Well, we should have some protection from electricity we can put on. Protection from electricity, communal. There we go. See if that'll protect us from the Marquise Dazzle Light. Let's get Anna and Alvar over on... Well, I don't know. We gotta take out this tree ant. Let's get everybody working toward that end. We could use her chain lightning against them. I wonder if this guy's probably immune to that. The wisps are immune to a lot of magic. Actually, how about let's use the greater heroism on Kane. And we might as well turn her invisibility field on for the heck of it. A little bit of protection for her. Okay, everybody survived that lightning attack. Does our haste run out? No. His greater invisibility did run out. I'm going to try the hold monster on the Marquise. Immune, yeah. Should have known. What about the vine trap, though? It's a reflex save, not a will save. Let's try it. Immune, okay. Come on, Kane, let's take down this tree ant so we can focus on the wisp over here. Ugh. Okay, we've still got the lightning protection. Oh, Kane. Wow, he's stunned. We've got greater invisibility. Let's get her up there and put that on Kane. May not really help him at this point, but didn't hurt. We gotta take down this tree ant before he destroys someone. Oh, Anna. And just whiffing. We need to swap back to her. Shoot. Forgot we swapped to this mace a while back, or mallet, and never switched back to her main weapon. Oh, good. We took him out. Okay. Good deal. Maybe it's just the Marquise here left. We'll just have to... Oh, jeez. Ouch. The soothing performance will be fine. Give everybody a heal, including, did the Duke get that as well? Sure. Okay, let's get everybody in here on this guy. Ah, dang it, I forgot to switch your weapon again. I think magic missiles do work on these. One of the few magic spells that work.
Out of my way!
Let's get Kane in there. Good. Got his shield up. Okay, that storm call is not going to do anything to this guy, so let's switch to something that'll help us. Greatness. And maybe like displacement on Kane. Let's just Bruin. Let's get your divine favor up, and then he can start taking shots at this guy with his bow. Okay, Anna, when you switch back here.
May I see your entrails?
Still missed. Laura, keep going with the magic missiles. Actually, could we try banishment against this guy? I need an explanation of exactly what extra planar creature includes.
You've made your choice.
Nice. Okay, sweet. Look at this guy. I'm glad he's covering himself there with some branches, kind of. All right. Good deal. We survived Bald Hilltop once again, and we picked up a diamond. Good. All right, let's head back home. Check in on things. See if we can complete the problem event for this. Okay, we're back to the table. Still showing a day on this. We can skip a day and see if that'll finish up. Okay. Yep. Creeping death. Kingdom managed to persevere and enjoys peace once again. Very nice. And we discovered Dragonleaf Gulch near Silverstep Lake. We have this choking death problem, but our two people we have available both have 0%. I think it's probably better just to not even attempt. We just get a failure. I don't think we can get a disaster by not doing it. Military unrest, we can now put Ragongar on that. Start that up. Okay, I did a little bit of upgrading on some buildings and a couple of our settlements. We're just out of BP and I don't really have enough gold at the moment to buy more. So that's something to continue to work on. We're going to skip another day here to try to get into the next month. We've still got this choking death problem with nobody with really any chance to be able to deal with it. So I'm not going to even bother. I'm going to jump out and check our journal, and then we'll probably be back in there to do another rank up. Oh, we got a visitor, Lindsay. Kane, I've just received word. Did you know that there's trouble brewing in Varnhold? Their militia is at odds with itself. The other thing that I did was built the workshop in Varnhold for the artisan there. The captain cannot keep her soldiers in line. According to her, they've gotten completely out of hand. It might even come to bloodshed. I think you should pay them a visit personally. Okay. I thought about building the teleportation circle there in Varnhold, and I should have. So we could get there. This is her. Greetings, my king. I heard a rumor that Daggermark, my accursed homeland, is trying to sink its claws into your lands. Damn it. I would like to make a contribution to assist you in this war against those spying bastards. Here, take this and put it to good use. Python skin doublet. That sounds cool. Light armor. 6 AC, 6 max dex. +4 bonus to all saving throws against poison, paralysis, and sleep. Immunity to trip, and allows to cast Touch of Slime twice per day as a 7th level wizard. I'm not sure I have anyone really to use that. It might be worth the 30,000 gold we could sell it for. Okay, we're going to proceed with ranking up stability. We're going to burn by another couple weeks here. Alright, an Ancient Curse Part 6. We'll go look at that here in a minute. Success with a technical issue. I guess that cost us BP. I feel like there's never any warning about that. It's just, oh yeah, it cost us some money. Disaster with celebrity. Fine. Triumph with the military unrest. The general gave a speech about how the hardest steel emerged from the hottest flame. This really impressed the soldiers, who embraced this vision so deeply that they greet even the most punishing drills as a chance to show their worth and endure them with iron will and determination. Nice. Success with the commercial advantage. The advisor's agents hosted the negotiations. They were polite, but made it clear that Brevoy was not their only commercial partner, and that the interests of other noble houses were equally invested in regional trade. The negotiations resulted in the lifting of several duties. This will bring in a fortune. Sounds good. And success with balance. Got some relations and a little bit of BP. Alright, we've got, looks like quite a few people that want... Lindsay brought an invitation. So, it begins. Well, we're going to go talk to people. This would be a good one to do. We don't have the funds. Alright, let's go take care of talking to everybody that wants to talk, and then we'll be able to deal with these things better. Lindsay excitedly waves around a letter, written in neat handwriting on expensive stationery. I have news. Take a look. Iravetti, King of Pidax, sent you an invitation to the Rushlight tournament. We're not going to miss it, right? And you're taking me, of course. All the high society of Pidax will be there, including people from the academy. Maybe even Headmaster Atalia Gitarin. I'd love to see her face when she hears about the book Professor Eobald is writing with me. Received invitation to the Rushlight tournament. What is this tournament? Iravetti holds once in several years. Guests come from all the nearby kingdoms. Mivan, Gralton, Brevoy. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's always a lot of fun. What can you tell me of Pidax and its king? Well, imagine a roadhouse full of pirates, mercenaries, smugglers, spies, and other gentlemen of fortune. They're drinking to their successes, talking business, buying, selling, hiring, choking, burying. Now take this roadhouse and imagine it's the size of a kingdom. That was Pidax before Iravetti. Now imagine some unknown bard enters the roadhouse, pulls off a few shady deals, and suddenly became its owner. Everything is the same as it was, but now the walls are covered with portraits of the owner, or a brass band plays music every night. A juggler with a pet bear walks around the room. Gnome strippers dance on the tables. Barmen sell a variety of racy substances from Numeria beyond its beer. That's Pidax now. If Iravetti holds it once in several years, why did he wait until now to invite me? How would I know what goes on in Iravetti's head? Maybe he just thought you weren't important enough as a baron. But now you're a bona fide king. His equal, you could say. There's no reason not to invite you to what he considers the major social event of the year. Are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. There's definitely some catch here. This is Iravetti we're talking about, after all. But I doubt he'd try to kill you at his own festival, with business partners from all his neighbors present. He's more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another. So keep your eyes on and ears open and don't sign anything. Interesting. Well, if I have time, why not? I wonder what happens if you just don't go. I feel like it's probably not a good idea. Great. Trap or no, it'll at least be a ton of fun. You will take me with you, right? Pretty please? Okay. Rushlight Fields has been revealed. Alright. Well, let's get through the rest of this first. Then we'll think about Rushlight. Keston looks grim. I've received new reports about those bullets, Your Highness. We managed to get rid of them, but this only led to an increase in attacks from other dangerous beasts, and even bandits. It seems that the bullets had been keeping them at bay. There is other news as well. Due to the capital's rapid growth and the inflow of people from the provinces, the outskirts of our capital have become a real slum. Streams of sewage crisscross the streets, hordes of rats and disease abound. What's worse, robbers, pickpockets, fences, and other dregs of society have found a home there. I suggest we double the guard in the slums and place restrictions on who can come and go, and when. It's much cheaper than trying to clean them up and more effective than simply tearing them down. And of course, I know we don't have 200 BP. Really would be nice if they would show how much BP we have on this screen. We see that here? No. Right, well his suggestion doesn't cost us anything. Order your men to patrol the slums more frequently. You should check everyone who enters or leaves. Certainly, Your Highness. I should have suggested this a long time ago. Alright. Next. Valerie. Robbery is thriving in our kingdom. Some of the bandits who've made their fortune here even act as your unofficial vassals. They pay their respects to you and your people, and regard you as the chieftain of these lands. But our guards remain a thorn in their side. In hopes of someday living openly, the bandits have sent you a petition for pardon. They say they'll declare themselves your servants if you stop hunting them down. It's just more evidence that this situation with the criminals has already gone too far. It's high time we hunt them down and bring them to justice. They must be held accountable for their crimes. They will be shown no mercy. That is reasonable. I'm glad we see the situation the same way. Alright. And Octavia and Ragongar. Uh-oh. Remember those books from Maestro Janish's study? We'd hoped to find something about our past in them. Well, we did, and I'm kind of sorry we looked. We actually found something, but it's a sensitive conversation. We'll wait for you in the palace garden near the viewing point. Of course, everybody's going to start wanting something right as we have bigger fish to fry. Storyteller. No matter what curses the denizens of the first world cast upon you, no matter what cruel tactics they use, you repel them all with valor. Bravo, Your Highness. Accept this humble gift as a sign of gratitude from your subjects. 18,000 gold. Nice. Lindsay chuckles carelessly. Whatever Nyrissa has planned, I'm sure we can handle it. Each of her attacks is stronger than the last, but we're getting stronger too. Why do you think the attacks keep getting more dangerous? I think Nyrissa has been playing with us. If she attacked at full strength a few years ago, when the barony of Shrykills was still in the cradle, we couldn't possibly have endured. I bet she still needed to keep us alive for something. But now that we've lost our usefulness, she's decided to finish us off. I have a different theory. This curse from the Bald Hilltop is an unstable portal. A bridge between Golarion and the First World, and the more it is used, the more firmly anchored it becomes, which allows Nyrissa to send through more and more powerful armies. How soon until Nyrissa is able to bring the full power of her army down upon us? I'd assume her strength has nearly reached its peak. We might not yet be there, but the next assault will surely be especially dangerous. Can we use the portal on the Bald Hilltop to get to the First World and battle Nyrissa? Alas, not yet. The passage between worlds is not reliable. We can't be sure of where it will take us or if it will activate at all. Such is the nature of unstable First World portals. However, with each attack the portal becomes more and more stable. I would imagine that soon the passage will become a steady bridge between Golarion and the First World. We only need to wait for that moment to attack. We must prepare for Nyrissa's next attack. We will prepare well. Just let her try to come at us again. We'll beat her back to where she came from. I'll cap our victory by writing a song about her, a really funny and embarrassing one. Everyone in the First World will be singing it for her. And Botkin's here. What a busy throne room. Mad scientist gloves. Thank you.
Iravetti, king
Here we
of
go.
the attacks, invited our king to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious guile.
Okay. Before I forget, I wanted to look at those gloves we got from Bakken. Fire resistance and acid resistance 15. Okay. That's pretty specific. So, we finally got the invitation we've been waiting for. Visit the Rushlight Tournament in Pitax. The tournament will take place in Pitax on the shores of Rushlight Lake. In fact, that's actually where it gets its name. But let us hurry. I heard they're serving especially delicious wines this year. Then we need to take Lindsay with us. We need to talk to Ragongar and Octavia. We've got a list of companion quests again built up, and various other things needing our attention. 210 days until the next attack on Bald Hilltop. But I'm not going to put this off. Last time, my last playthrough, I put this off for a while, I think, and that may have been maybe my biggest mistake. Was not going directly there. So I think that's going to be our first order of business. Can't afford to spend any more time doing rank ups or anything else. We are going to head directly to Pitax to the Rushlight tournament. I thought about spending a little time to rank up Lindsay since we need to take her along, but I'm not even going to worry about that. We're in the middle of the month. I will probably check on kingdom stuff, but we can do that from within our territory out west there, and we also are able to teleport out there and back, so it won't take us real long to travel. So that's going to be it. We're going to head to Pitax and get this thing started. I'm anxiously excited, I guess, about it. I'm hoping we can do better with this whole quest than last time. Obviously, last time it destroyed our kingdom. I do plan to, I'm not going to start over again. If this thing fails, we'll just probably revert back maybe to this save right here, to this point. This might be the point where we need to do our best to make things go smoothly here with Iravetti and this whole War of the River Kingdoms quest. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and hope to see you again here with me as we take on Iravetti. Bye-bye.